Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our New York studio. I'm Chris Taylor. We begin with security developments in Pakistan's northwest. The military spokesperson, Director General ISPR, has said that ongoing political activities are impacting counter-terrorism efforts in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Speaking at a briefing, he noted that a significant share of terrorism-related incidents over the past year occurred in the province. The DG ISPR also alleged that certain political actors are engaging with elements across the Afghan border, an issue Pakistan has repeatedly raised with Afghan authorities. He added that security forces remain actively engaged in counter-terror operations and continue to closely monitor cross-border security challenges. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman Barrister Gohar has responded to the military spokesperson's remarks, describing the public exchange between political leadership and security institutions as regrettable. He said he had hoped for reduced tensions and improved relations, urging all stakeholders to build trust and avoid mutual accusations. Gohar emphasized that PTI's position has never been against the country's defense and called on political forces to help ease the current strains. He also appealed for permission for meetings involving senior party leaders, saying such steps could help diffuse tensions. For more on the political reaction, we go live to Islamabad, where our correspondent Sarah William is following developments.
The response from PTI leadership has been measured but firm, focusing on the need to lower the temperature between civilian politics and security institutions. Party figures here say they believe dialogue rather than public statements is the best way forward. They argue that restricting political engagement only deepens mistrust at a time when unity is needed. Observers note that the coming days may be crucial in determining whether behind-the-scenes communication can help stabilize relations.
Thank you, Sarah, for that update from Islamabad. Turning now to defense and regional security, Pakistan's Defense Minister Khawaja Asif has said the country is prepared to confront aggression on both its eastern and western borders at the same time. Referring to recent regional tensions, he cited a 4-day conflict with India in May 2025 and a border clash with Afghanistan in October. The minister said Pakistan's armed forces demonstrated operational readiness during those confrontations and remain capable of responding to threats on multiple fronts. He added that continued defense preparedness reflects Pakistan's long-term strategic requirements. In related political developments, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf has rejected the federal government's proposal for dialogue involving the country's top 5 political figures. The party says such talks are unnecessary without the participation of PTI founder Imran Khan, who remains in custody. PTI chairman Barrister Gohar Ali Khan said negotiations have not been called off, but questioned the logic of convening multiple leaders without formal access to the party's principal figure. PTI Secretary General Barrister Salman Akram Raja has called on the government to clarify its proposal, while party members say the current environment is not conducive to meaningful dialogue. Moving to foreign affairs, a high-level parliamentary delegation from Pakistan's Senate is scheduled to visit the United States from January 20th to January 25th, 2026, according to the Senate Secretariat. The delegation will be led by Deputy Chairman Senator Siadal Khan Nassar and will travel under the auspices of the Pakistan Policy Institute, USA. For the first time, the visit will include the United States-Pakistan Interparliamentary Group. Officials say the trip aims to strengthen bilateral parliamentary engagement through dialogue, exchange of legislative practices, and cooperation beyond traditional executive diplomacy, with meetings planned with members of the U.S. Congress and the Pakistani American community. In Europe, leaders from France, Britain, Germany, Italy, Poland, and Spain have jointly voiced support for Denmark's sovereignty following comments by former U.S. President Donald Trump regarding Greenland. In a joint statement, the leaders said sovereignty, territorial integrity, and the inviolability of borders are universal principles that must be upheld collectively, including through NATO cooperation. They stressed that decisions about Greenland's future rest with Denmark and its people, while highlighting the strategic importance of Arctic security for global stability. Finally, in the United States, President Donald Trump has warned House Republicans that winning the 2026 midterm elections is critical to avoiding possible impeachment efforts by Democrats. Speaking at a Republican retreat in Washington, Trump said that if his party fails to retain control of the House, Democrats would find a reason to impeach him. He urged unity on key policy issues and called for stronger efforts to appeal to voters, particularly amid concerns over cost of living pressures. His remarks underline the high political stakes for the Republican Party ahead of November's elections. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.